Today I'm planning to continue this past continuous negative sentence. Yesterday I completed past continuous affirmative. Today I'm planning to do this negative, those sentence in negative. First one, she was not studying for her exams when the phone rang. She was not studying when the phone started ringing. That time, this action was not happened. So when the phone started ringing, when the phone came, that time she was not do the study. That is what it means. She's not. She didn't study when the phone started. When the phone rang, that time she didn't study anything. That is what it means. This sentence has become negative when we add not this base form to be form of verb like was, were, these are all base form of verbs. So when we add not, that means she was not doing this action and she was not studying when the phone rang. That is what it means. And second one, they were not playing soccer in the park at that time. This time, they didn't go to play soccer, football. That is what it means. So this action didn't take place in that specific moment at that time. Specific time, this action did take. And third one, he was not cooking dinner when we arrived home. This person was not cooking when these people came their home. When people went to see this person, that time this person didn't cook anything. He didn't cook for dinner. That is what it means. This action was not happened when these people went to see meet this person. When we arrived, he was not cooking, so this action didn't take place in the past. That is what it means. And fourth one, it was not raining heavily when they went for a walk. When these people went for walk that time, rain did not rain heavily. So they went and came back home without any get wet themselves. That is what it means. So when they went for walk that time, rain was not there. Heavy rain was not happened. That is what it means. So it was not this action not happened when these people went for walk. It was not rain. It didn't rain that time. When these people go for walking, did go for walk that time. Rain was not. That time it didn't rain. And fifth one, I was not working on the project yesterday. I was not working on the project yesterday. Some task that this person was not doing. I was not working on the project yesterday. Some task or some work he got from his company or something related to project. So he didn't do about this project yesterday. That is what it means. It's a specific moment in the past moment. He didn't do. He didn't work on that project. That is what it means. And the sixth one, we were not watching TV when the power went out. When the power went out, that time this action was not take place in that moment. And when the power went, that time these people didn't watch TV. We were not watching TV when the power went out. So something didn't happen. When we add not, that time this action become negative. So this action didn't take place when the power went out. Maybe they were doing some other thing. That is what it means. And the eighth one, she was not singing during the concert last night. She was not singing during the concert last night. So during the last night when the concert was there, that time she didn't sing anything. Maybe she was doing some other thing. I don't know, but this means she didn't sing song. That is what it means. She was not singing during the concert last night. due to when we add not, that time this action didn't take place. So it has become negative. During the concert, she didn't sing any song. That's it. That is what it means. And ninth one, they were not talking to each other after the argument. They were not talking. When they did some argument about something, after that conversation and all, after that argument, these people didn't talk, didn't continue talk each other. That is what it means. They were not talking each other after the argument. After this argument, they didn't speak anything. And that is what it means. These are all in past moment. Maybe they started speaking again now recently at present moment, but these are all in past. So that time, these people after their argument, they were not talking in that past moment. And tenth one, the students were not listening to the teacher during the lecture. When teacher was giving lecture, that time the student did listen and did not concentrate to their teacher what their teacher explaining about their subject. So they were not attentive during their class. That is what it means. They were doing something, don't know, but they were not listening. They were not listening to the teacher during the lecture when she was giving lecture. That time students did not listen what their teacher will explaining and what she is explaining. They didn't listen. They didn't hear to their teacher. That is what it means. So it has become negative. What we should remember here, we use subjects. Next to subjects, we use base form verb to be form of it will become was were. And then, next to that, we add not, and these present verbs, we add ing, I steady, steady, play, playing. This continues. This thing we should remember. And yeah, and when this sentence was in affirmative, that time we she was studying for her exam. When we use not, that time this action, these are all become negative. We should notice the difference how this sentence get the changes according to the situation. And when we add not, this thing uh, take place that action tells us this thing not happened in the past. So we have to concentrate here. When we add not, that time whole action become negative. That is what it means here. She was not studying, they were not playing, he was not cooking, it was not raining. These are all negative. Yeah, I hope you understand these past continuous negative sentences. Yeah, and I will also explain one more questioning. Also, I will explain. Yeah. Past continuous interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence means also questioning. If someone wanted to clarify about this action took place in the past moment, event, or situation, so that is where we use interrogative. Someone asking whether this action took place or not. That is where we use interrogative sentence. First one, and what we should remember here, we use this base form verb here was were before subjects. Before subjects, we use was were. This thing we should keep in mind. And the next to subject, as usual, steady, steadying. Steady is present verb, and we add ing form. These three things we should keep in mind. Was she studying for her exams when the phone rang? Someone is asking whether she's studying or what she is doing when the phone came. Someone is asking whether she's studying or doing or she's watching TV when the phone rang. It can be anything. But this person wanted to clarify what she was doing when the phone rang. That is what it means. And the second one, were they playing soccer in the park at that time? Were they playing soccer in the park at that time? At that specific time, whether they playing football or what, this person wanted to know. So it's questioning whether these people went to play some football at that time. That is what it means. And third one, was he cooking dinner when you arrived home? Was he cooking dinner when you arrived home? He's asking this person. When you went their home to meet this person, that time whether he is cooking dinner or what? He's asking about this person with this person. Was he cooking dinner when you arrived home? He's asking opposite person. When you went their home, that time whether he's cooking dinner or what. That is what it means. And fourth one, was it raining heavily when they went for a walk? Was it raining heavily when they went for a walk? This person is asking about these people when they went for walk. That time whether it's raining or not. It was raining heavily or not. That moment, in the past situation, someone is asking whether it raining when they went for walk. That is what it means. And fifth one, was I working on the project yesterday? Was I working on the project yesterday? He is asking himself whether I am working on that work or not yesterday. He is asking himself whether I did work about this project yesterday. He's asking himself. And the sixth one, were you watching TV when the power went out? Were you watching TV when the power went out? Opposite person asking you, when the power went, that time were you watching TV? Wanted to clarify whether this action happened when the power went. That time this person is watching TV or what? He wanted to know. That person wanted to know about you that time. Like you means opposite person is asking you. And seventh one, were the kids playing outside because it was too cold? Were the kids playing outside because it was too cold? Some like whether this kids playing outside because it's cold outside. It was due to cold. Were the kids playing outside because it was too cold? Whether these kids playing or what? When outside it was too cold that time, whether these kids playing, this person wanted to know whether these kids playing or what during that like that weather, cold weather, this thing happened or not, he wanted to know. And eighth one, was she singing during the concert last night? Was she singing during the concert last night? Someone is asking whether she did some, whether she sing the song or what. She did sing or not during the concert last night. That person wanted to know whether this lady singing or not. She did singing during the concert last night. He wanted to know whether she did or not. And ninth one, were they talking to each other after the argument? Were they talking to each other after the argument? Some argument happened, and after the argument, whether they are talking, still they are talking each other or what? This person wanted to know after that argument, discussion. Still they were talking each other or what? That is what it means. And tenth one, were the students listening to the teacher during the lecture? or the students listening to the teacher during the lecture when the teacher was giving lecture explaining related to their subject in their classroom in the classroom. That time students are listening or what? They were listening, were they attentive towards teacher or what? That is what it means. He wanted to know whether the students are interest while their teachers explanation during their lecture, they are concentrate. Some students they may do other things. They may concentrate. They don't concentrate on their studies or towards their teacher. So someone is confirming, wanted to clarify whether their students, these students, concentrate towards their teacher or what. That is what it means. Yeah, I hope you understand these past continuous interrogative sentences. We use interrogative means questioning. Someone is questioning. That time we should use this to be form verbs was, were, before subjects and after subjects as usual. This present verb, studying, playing, and study is present verbs, and we usually add ing. Means this thing continue. That is where we use ing form. These three things we should keep in mind. Yeah, I hope you understand this past continuous interrogative sentence and past continuous negative sentences. Yeah, yeah. Bye for now. Thank you.